where a place where Coach Johnson is very familiar with. Knoxville, Tennessee, leading the stadium. The eighth-ranked Volunteer trying to bounce back from the loss that they suffered at Arkansas, taking on arch rival Florida Gators. And listen to Coach Johnson talk about this. When it comes to football, maybe basketball too, Florida is their number one rivalry. It's not Vanderbilt, who is also in the state, not right down the state. I mean, not that far. I mean, Nashville and Knoxville not that far apart. You don't think Kentucky, but no, it is the Florida Gators. And as you see here, 23-17 win in overtime for the Volunteers. So they got their bounce back win. Did they not lose two straight? And there's many different ways I can go for this, but I'm going to give you the statistics first before I go into what I need to go into. Florida out yardage Tennessee 361 to 312. Both teams had 2 turnovers. Florida controlled the ball more for almost 10 more minutes than Tennessee, but yet Tennessee got the win, as you can see. Now, I'm going to sit here and tell you, no matter what I say, you're going to say, well, but I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you with honest, non-biased take. I'm going to give it to you honestly. Florida lost this game. And trust me, Coach Johnson would tell me if I'm lying or not. He would be in the chat tell me if I'm lying or not. Even Cool would tell me if I'm lying or not. Florida lost this game more than Tennessee won this game. Those of you out there say you just being biased because you're just saying that because Florida lost. And you're not going to give Tennessee the credit. No, Tennessee was given the opportunities and they took advantage of it. That's what I'm saying. Florida lost this game more than Tennessee won this game. First off, and this the first one I'm about to talk, you probably pissed me off more than anything. Okay. We're driving the ball down the field. Right? They got DJ Lagway in the game. And Montrell Johnson just come up this bitty short of the first down. We're talking 4th and inches. So some was probably 4th and inch. Okay. 4th and inch. All right. What does Billy Napier call on 4th and inch inside the 20 of Tennessee? He calls a freaking end around. Instead of using DJ Lagway, who is 6'2", 240-pound quarterback, for a quarterback sneak to get the first down. To move the chains. Inside the red zone. He does an end around. And guess what happened? When you run end arounds in the SEC, you get caught. Coach Johnson, even though you were a Longhorn friend, you've been part of the Big 12 for as long as you time, but you stayed in you stayed in Tennessee for quite a bit, so you've been part of the SEC even before Texas came along. How many times have you seen an end around work in the SEC? How many times, Cool McCain, you stay in Charlotte, so you part of the SEC and the ACC, the fact that you stay in Charlotte. How many times have you watched ACC games, you seen an end around working in the SEC? 4th and inches. And you call it goddamn in around. Took points off the board, gave the ball back to Tennessee. Lucky enough, the defense who played hell of a game. Defense, y'all played a hell of a game. I'm going to tell you that. Y'all played a hell of a game. Defense, do not feel bad. Y'all played y'all asses off against Tennessee. A Tennessee team that I thought was going to come in pissed off because they know they shouldn't have lost to Arkansas. So defense, I give y'all all the credit in the world. Y'all did everything that y'all could to have that game won by your offense, and your offense didn't come through for you because the head coach didn't know what the hell he was doing, calling stupid plays. Like the one I'm going off on right now. Dumbass play call. I end around on 4th and inches. Now, defense decided to pick off Tennessee, one of their 2 turnovers, interception. The other one was early in the game when Tennessee had a misexchange between the quarterback and running back, and Florida ended with the ball. But the second turnover, interception. Get the ball. Driving right back down the field. Montrell Johnson got you inches from the touchdown. I mean, almost like the play I just went off on. Inches for the touchdown. Okay, what we going to call? We're going to call quarterback sneak with Graham Mercer's at the quarterback. At this point in time, he didn't injure his knee at this moment in time. He's at the inch line. We go quarterback sneak. He fumbles the football at the goal line, instead of giving it to Montrell Johnson, who just got you down there, give him the ball back because he's rocking and roll. He's running over Volunteers. And my line, Coach Johnson. Montrell Johnson was running over Volunteers. Give him the ball back so he can get in the end zone. No, we're going to do a quarterback sneak with Graham Mertz. He fumbles at the goal line. Tennessee dodges another touchdown. What are we doing on offense, man? What are we doing? Billy Napier gets on my freaking nerves. Okay? I'm like, bro, Montoya is on one. He's running Volunteers. He don't care. Get that man the ball back. Let him reward him by putting him in the end zone for what the work he's doing. No, we're gonna put in our quarterback hand. He fumbles at the one. Bro, what are we doing? We had the opportunity. That is literally 14 points on the board right there. Them two drives that told you. That's 14 points right there. Just look, we lost in overtime. But that's 14 points we left on the board. And then at the end of the first half, we get to the 30. We have a pre-snap penalty. By the way, this is one of the major issues I have with Billy Napier right now. Why do the freaking heck and all my mother freaking father in life, why with him at the helm, we have so many pre-snap penalties on offense? A pre-snap penalty on offense puts us back towards the 38-yard line, and the kicker misses the freaking field goal at the end of the half. So, and by the way, all this that complaint that y'all hearing from me, this all happened in the first half. And Coach Johnson would tell you everything I'm talking about happened in the first half. So instead of us being up 20-0 at halftime, we up 3-0. We up 3-9. 3-9. Look at that. You see? Quarter one, 3 Florida, 0 Tennessee. Second quarter, nobody scored. Because guess what? All them 3 plays I'm talking about all happened in the second quarter. Every last one of them happened in the second quarter. So guess who feels good about themselves going into the halftime? The Tennessee Volunteers, because they is on the verge, because they should be on upset alert at halftime. They should have been feeling really bad about themselves right now because they should have been down 20-0. 20-0. But we left 17 points on the board. And Tennessee picked up their rhythm. They picked themselves up, and they started to make plays on offense, and we couldn't stop them. And we just couldn't stop them. And Tennessee ended up winning in overtime. Graham Mertz, 125 in the touchdown. Montoya Johnson, Montoya could have literally ran for 100 yards, but Billy Napier is stupid behind play calling. I don't know. I just don't know. You see Sampson, 27 carries, 112 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Nico Almanalava, he didn't really do damage to us. It was very frustrating watching Billy Napier call the offense for Florida. Very frustrating because my defense was playing lights out. My defense was playing so good. And I'm just like, man, we finna waste a performance by this defense. Okay. And like I told you, they will tell you if I'm wrong or not. Coach Johnson says, Florida should have won that game. They controlled the flow. I saw the second half. He said, yeah, you're right. That game was for Florida's to win, and they lost it. You want to hear? You think me going off on a coach who lost? Wait till Cool McCain to later on the day. He might be going off on Nick Sirianni. That's what he's talking about. That remind me of Nicky Tight Pants. That's what he called Nicky Tight Pants. Nick Sirianni, the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. You get to hear Cool McCain tonight on Eagles League, and he might be going off on Nick Sirianni. And they won. That's how bad it is in Philly right now. Coach Johnson says you have too many athletes in the SEC to get away with end rounds. Even Cool McCain says 0. You don't do end rounds in the SEC. It doesn't work like that. See, Cole Johnson. Florida's defense did their job. High-powered offense in Tennessee, and they allowed only 17 points. That's why Florida should have won in Neyland Stadium. But nevertheless, we heard, as those of you who went on early, Graham Mertz injured his ACL in the third quarter of this game, and he is done for the season. So it's DJ Lagway season for the rest of the way. This is his team. And there's some optimism, there's some positivity from Florida, from the Gator Nation, because I asked them. I went to the Facebook group and I said, all right, now that we know that DJ Lagway will be the quarterback for the rest of the season, how do we feel? A lot of positives coming out from Gator Nation. But there are some worries because Billy Napier is still the head coach of the Florida Gators. Now, Billy Napier, I'm going to come back to you later on the show because I'm going to tell you this one thing, because you only got 2 weeks to prepare. 2. All right? But we're going to move on.